Go!
I've been a little behind in the garden stuff this year, just with everything going on and with things just not working the way that they need to be working. But the good news is I do have some good looking veggies growing right now, and that's encouraging. But I do have a lot of stuff that's still in their starting trays, so I need to get those out because they're starting to look a little sad. We need to move the rest of our compost pile out of the vegetable garden so we can get the rest of the vegetables in, like our tomatoes, our peppers, our cucumbers. We're moving the dirt all the way down to the bottom of the hill. That's where our U-pick garden's gonna be. So we're gonna fill up our wagon. We're gonna try and hook it up to our riding mower and take some trips down there. How's the lettuce?
That's really good.
Do you guys remember that video of you when you were littler at the old house and we grew lettuce? You were like, it does nothing.
So why are we telling? Because it tastes really yummy when you cut it up. Because they do nothing.
What do you got there?
That's a big snake skin.
Stick it up so it's like next to your head. Yep, right there. It's almost as tall as you. Actually, it probably was as tall as you, if not bigger. That's crazy. Shoo! Yeah, there's probably a lot more up in these ceilings as we start to rip all this down. Just wanted to bring you guys in and show you what I'm about to do. This is the second story of the house, and I need to get all of these ceilings cleared out. 2 days ago, I had a group of guys come out and we were putting the metal roofing on. That was going pretty well, but we hit a spot in the roof on the edge that was rotted. One of the rafters was rotted on the end with some other wood that you really couldn't see. It doesn't go up the whole way, but I can't really see it. I can't really see where the damage is. I think it's in that one. No, sorry, other end. That one or that one. Or maybe both. So I need to get all of this taken out, and that way I can really assess what's going on. So right in there, there we go. Oops. There we go. It's kind of weird looking at a camera, and now I have a feel for how weather people do their job. Anyway, over in this room, I don't really need to do it in here, but I probably will. But over on this side, it's already been cleared out. This was cleared out before we moved in. So it's really easy to see all of the rafters in here. They all seemed in really good shape. So this whole side has metal roofing on it, so that's good. Part of this side has furring strips on it, and the other side is where we were starting to put furring strips down, and that's when we found the rot. So we kind of put a pause on that side until I could figure out what the damage is and how I need to address it. Hopefully it's a simple fix, but I don't know what all I'll get into today, at least the ceiling, so that I can take a look at the rafters. Who knows, I might get carried away.
It looks like Jesus is coming in. Does it look like a blessing? Oh my God! Look at the demolition I do. Look, watch. Oh! Sure does stink, but it feels good.
got half of the garden beds filled with dirt, so I'm gonna pop in the flowers that we have left that are in our starting trays. Some of them didn't make it just because it took me too long to get them out here, but we've been working hard to get them out today. So we're gonna put them in the beds here, and we're gonna try to take as best care of them as we can and hope that they grow and just become flourishing. I'm a very aesthetic person, so I am just dreaming of these beautiful, well put together gardens, and this year just isn't gonna be for that. So I have to be okay with that. I have to just do what I can to get some stuff growing and for it to be something that people can come and enjoy. So that's what we're doing. These status flowers, I do see some that have some green left, so we're gonna plant them and hope that they grow. On the other garden, we're gonna have our anise hyssop, which is an herb. I've never actually grown it, so this is my first year, but it is doing really well, surprisingly. And then I have 3 cosmos left, which I go back and forth on cosmos for the U-pick just because they don't always produce a bunch of blooms, but hey, they are still beautiful, you're right. And then like, I think I have 3 tiny celosias. I struggle with celosias, so if you have any tips on those ones, let me know. My hope is that if I put zinnias around the edge, that maybe hopefully it'll deter the deer if they become interested. I guess we'll see. Lots of trial and error this year. So my struggle this year with keeping these guys alive was I started them at my mom's house. That's where we're staying with our family. And then I eventually brought them here. But now there's days where it's just scorching and these are outgrowing their little cells, and I didn't take the time to transplant them. So they're just getting scorched, and that's why we're getting them in today to hopefully save their lives. I'm gonna go up and check out and see how the upstairs has fared after David and the boys did some demo up there. You ready? Yeah. Okay.
Super dirty and dusty. So try not to leave your mouth open.
Whoa. Sheesh.
Wow.
Yowzas. This is crazy.
It used to be scary up here, but now it's not.
It's less scary now, you think?
Yeah.
That's good.
Because I was scared if there was going to be any snakes in that area.
Oh, and now you can see that there's not.
Yeah, there was a snake over there. And Daddy got that whole window there.
So there was a snake in the wall?
No.
What?
It was in the corner.
Oh, it was in the corner. Then what happened?
It snapped at Daddy, and then he got it. It snapped at him a couple times. It bit him. No, it didn't. I mean, it didn't.
It didn't bite him. It tried to.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm glad he was the one doing it and not me. Well, one step closer.
This whole thing falling down.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen. That's just a piece of plaster.
I'm gonna get it down there.
Okay. Goodbye. If you watched our last video, we were struggling with a few things. One being our lawn equipment just not working. It might have been the day that we posted that video or the day after. My dad came and brought us a wonderful gift of this lawnmower that's been working great. He mowed this whole front lawn, and then David's been mowing the back lawn a little bit, and it's been great to hook up our wagon and transport dirt and flowers down here because everything is all the way up behind the house up there. So it's been a huge blessing. I've also been encouraged by people just continuing to share their stories and encouraging us through scripture and through truth. So thank you guys for continuing to bless us with your excitement for us and with your wisdom.